going from a formula or structure to a name. So first of all, this is going to give some people pause because it's a line structure. Remember, when you get a line structure, at the ends put your carbon. So I've got a carbon here that's attached to this oxygen, and since it's attached there, we know that this is an ether. Okay, so I'm just going to label that I got an ether here. When I looked at some of these examples before, ether was a substituent, but it doesn't look like it's a substituent here. Right now it looks like it's going to be the actual name of something. If I look here, I've got a carbon here, a carbon here, a carbon here, and a carbon here. Okay, so that's the first step I did, was I put little dots where my carbons are going to be. That's going to help me whenever I go to naming something. I'm in a hurry. I'm not miscounting anything. Okay, I do not see any other priority in terms of functional groups giving this, like up here, benzene was the final name. It was the priority in establishing the chain. Okay, I don't see that here, so I think I'm just going to end up with something ether. I'm pretty sure something ether is going to be how this goes. On this side over here, I've got a methyl group. So methyl. Then over here on this side, I've got my 4 carbons, and remember, this is a tert-butyl group, a t-butyl. That's a t-butyl group. So let's try just putting this in order. The B, again, I know that it's hard as in terms of alphabetical order. What comes first? The M, the T, the B. I get that. But do this when you're taking your test. Don't get too worked up over whether one thing comes first or second in this level of chemistry. I'm definitely checking to see that you know these things. But the way this is going to go, the T is not going to take the priority here. The B is going to take the priority. So it's going to be t-butyl methyl ether. So again, when you're doing this and you're taking your test, if it's multiple choice, I'm not going to mix these up on you where I'm testing you. Does the T come first, and does that change the way these are in order? Your test wouldn't be that complex. But if it is multiple choice, you would be able to draw your structure and pick out, okay, hey, this is a t-butyl group, this is a methyl group, so t-butyl methyl ether. And if you're doing this as far as a written thing, by circling, hey, I know this is a methyl group, I know this is a t-butyl group, I know it's going to have an ether, and if you got these mixed up, I'd be fine with that too, as long as at this level you could recognize what you have.